so far from him in the preseason, Kevin, is that he is
locked. Touchdown. Mercedes Lewis. A 1-yard strike and 9-0 Jacksonville.
Oh, this is just a
10 from the 20. Good time. Right on the screws. Caught by LaRon Robinson. He's made a difference today. Terrific debut for the Jaguars. A 19-yard pickup to the 39. And that is a first down.
Oh, it's a new look Jacksonville Jaguars. This is a new look Blaine Gabbert. Look at this. Right on the money. Can that ball be thrown with greater accuracy? And what about the zip he places on it? I think it allows Robinson to make the catch, turn around, and attempt to try to shake off Harrison Smith for even more yards.
First and 10.
Taking a shot.
Going deep and caught by Shorts. It is a touchdown. A 39-yard touchdown pass. Gabbert to Cecil Shorts.
We talked all day about the arm strength of Blaine Gabbert, and finally they forced this Viking defense to defend every blade of grass. We told you they gave her. Now they get it at the end of the fourth quarter. Blaine Gabbert on the road, almost vindicated from all the things that we talked about last year. Critics killed him, and now he's bouncing back, and I just think he's a true.
Gabbert to Blackman, and 2 more on the board. Down he goes, and maybe a fumble on the play. It is, and Jacksonville has recovered it. C.J. Mosley is at the bottom of the pile, and you can see the scrum with Ponder.
Minnesota Vikings have now allowed a sack in 33 consecutive games. The ball out, as you said, Mosley came up with it. There's Knighton hanging on, stripped the ball out. Mosley pounces on top of. Big time play for Jacksonville as they look to
fusion in the blocking scheme.
3rd and long. Manning floats it. Intercepted. William Moore down the sideline with a convoy to the 1-yard line.
That is not the way you want to start, obviously. They try to get the ball to Tammy down the seam. Will Moore, 3rd-year safety, really coming into his own. Makes a great break on the football. Manning went with the quick count. Nobody was ready. And what a great break by number 25, William Moore. When you go fast as an offensive football team, sometimes you don't see the terrible Achilles injury.
The confusion, Manning just goes down to avoid an issue and a loss of a yard. I start from the 20 with a couple of tight ends. McGahee looking right, and Moore is right there. No gain.
If you're going to beat a great quarterback, you better create some confusion. And so far, Atlanta's moving all over the place. Look at these Falcons jumping all over the place. And watch Will Moore on the right side of your screen. Unblocked. Mike Nolan has these Falcons flying around all 11.
1 quarter. And it was Tom Brady back in 2001 against the Broncos. McGahee to the left. Only a gain of about 2 yards on that run. William Moore, these safeties are doing a very nice job of being active.
Well, there's 11 Atlanta Falcons.
Manning throwing, pass broken up. Will Moore again, the safety. Well, the Falcons are looking for a penalty. Falcon offense is starting to roll, giving them the ball at the 42, down 20. You got the penalty, so the drive stays alive, and McGahee goes forward to the 26-yard line.
Knocked to the turf, and this crowd won't let up. Look at this disguise. How much freedom we have to move around in this defense, but we're finding out, and man, have they shown their progress tonight. Key 3rd and 1.
Atlanta running players in and out, including an extra linebacker, and they come up and make the play, and it's Witherspoon who started it with that other linebacker, Akeem Dent, to shut down Denver 3 and out.
That's just making a statement right there. 3rd down and 1. Watch the penetration, and Witherspoon scrape over the top and stuff Willis McGahee. He did it 10 times last year, tackling ball carriers behind the line of scrimmage. One of the great impact linebackers in football.
Must disguise pre-snap. Manning climbs the pocket. Witherspoon covering ball out of the backfield. A solid play for the first-round pick in 2010.
Well, they tried to get Asante Samuel on a double move. Denver runs a lot of sharp inside.
10th of the night. Shotgun run, McGahee again working inside. First hit by William Moore. McGahee marked 2.
William Moore's had a great night. Number 25. Strong safety going to come in here and fill. I like the way he's played. All-out blitz.
And that's their whole defense. There is no other deep safety. It's all 11 in your screen. And they're coming at Peyton. And they got him. It was William Moore.
Been William Moore all night. That time Peyton Manning thought they were going to bluff. And they brought the Moore. Keeping contained at the bottom of your screen. He's had an interception, run back, numerous tackles, and now a critical sack when Atlanta really needed it.
Second sack of Manning. Now you have to punt.
Short yardage situation. 3rd and a long one.
Thomas is waving over there. Just throw it to me quick over here. There's a run inside, and McGahee has the first down. Close to the 15. 4:35.
3rd and 1. They'll lean on him here. And Green into the pile. And he is able to take it for the first.
Green to the 30.
Ryan Matthews knocked down. Ball came out. He was hit. He fumbled. The officials say the Falcons have the recovery.
Watch Sean Witherspoon. Bang! Right there. Come knock that football out.
Turnovers are automatically reviewed.
Absolutely.
Confirmed.
That's a great point.
So no need to challenge. They're looking at it upstairs, and we have our regular replay officials.
Ooh, that one's close.
Reviewing this one. It's worth looking at again. Complete inside the 10 to Dante Rosario. Looked like the ball came out at the end of it, calling him down. Whistle and official right on there. And there's number 88 who had 3 touchdown catches last week.
You know Gates over the last couple of years is going to miss 3 or 4 games. Oh, that ball's out. That ball is out.
We've hit the 2-minute warning.
And I think he's right. Because you see the ball gets knocked out right there. Okay. Rosario, it's already out. There is not a knee down. And again, one of the safeties, William Moore, comes and knocks the football out. And then ends up recovering it. So
10-14. Please reset the clock to 2:11, please.
A takeaway that is
on first down. Palmer with time throws complete across the 40 out to about the 42-yard line. To Braun against the Falcons, haven't cost them any games yet. Far side of the field, this is Osbury, and Osbury pulls his way across the 45 for a first down.
Now Osbury, the second-year tight end from Southern Cal, gets a little vocal in there.
He's made all day.
From the 20-yard line. Back to the ground game. McFadden up the middle for about 3 or 4 yards. It'll make it 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. McFadden to the 5. Whoa.
What a beautiful hole off the right side. Listen to this as Darren McFadden goes in there full speed.
Makes it challenging for the rest of us.
First down from their own 17-yard line. McFadden to the 20.
And Greg Knapp, the offensive coordinator of the Raiders, he is a man of his word. Of course, this was no secret that with the Falcons giving up as much yard per carry as they have, 5.37 yards, No surprise that the Raiders were going to really come after them running the football. But, you know, it's been well defended.
Palmer with time. McFadden dragged down at the 43 by Sean Witherspoon.
Yeah, this time Darren McFadden never gets a chance to turn upfield because of the tight coverage from Witherspoon. Sean Witherspoon has become a heck of a football player. But before he can even turn his shoulders and hips upfield, Witherspoon has got him and wraps up and drags him down.
But there are ways from that yet. From the 10, Carson Palmer. Under pressure, throws, and complete to Marcel Reese out of the backfield for no gain.
Sean Witherspoon gets the tackle, but take a look at this as the blitz comes in. Darren McFadden, I give him credit, he steps in front of Mike Peterson, but he gets blown right back towards his own quarterback, but he got in there and he fought him. Pretty good work by Darren McFadden. Grabs him around the waist, and that big play, that big completion to Moore brought back.
2nd and 20. Pump fake. The pass is complete up to the 45-yard line to Derek Hagan.
And the Raiders, Greg, have committed a
not being penalized today. They've done a terrific job of being penalized over the middle, and that's complete inside the 45 to Myers, the tight end.
Last healthy season. And now he'll go to the sideline, and they pitch it back, and that was a disaster from the very beginning. And Brian, you wonder why the trickery. You've got a good drive on basic stuff.
Well, they've been pounding it pretty good. Here they thought they could just the old trickeration of the pitch back pass, thinking you could get the DBs or the deepest safety to freeze a little bit. But the hard part about that play, that takes a long time to get off. You've got to protect it. You've got to stay firm on the edges. Kansas City didn't do it there.
Castle to Hillis, who cuts it back to the inside. It takes the host of Falcons to bring him down. A 3rd down upcoming. Laura Oakman.
I love that Brian brought
Alden Smith, the University of Missouri.
Justin Smith, Missouri.
See most of their snaps out of the shotgun. They begin this way, and the handoff goes to Kevin Smith, and he will go nowhere. Alden Smith, the outside linebacker, coming off a spectacular rookie year when he had 14 sacks, is there to stop him.
Alden Smith, really known for his ability to rush the passer. 14 sacks last year in his rookie year. That was the most, but pretty good against the run, as are all these 49ers. I tell you, they can play soft in the secondary because this front 7 can just dominate.
Now the wideout Nate Burleson lines up next to Stafford and takes the toss from him and doesn't go anywhere as he moves to the outside, and that's Justin Smith in his 12th year out of Missouri, a one-time #1 draft choice of the Cincinnati Bengals, who makes the stop.
Regardless of which team it was that we were talking to, they were all talking about Justin Smith. That's the guy they feel like that this defense revolves around. He enables these linebackers to get up the field. And one thing you will
17-6 San Francisco.
This defense all night.
Stafford's going to step up and get sacked. He runs into Smith. Alden Smith is there after they bookended him. He did a step forward, and Alden Smith, who had 4.
The number 5 ranked offense. Yeah, and even last year, if you look at, when they ran the ball, they were very effective with that part of their game as well.
Slow start at the snap and a completion to Macklin. That's good enough for an Eagles 1st down. And now the defense, which is 5th overall if you look at those stats. I know those stats and those rankings drive you nuts, but it's pick back there all by himself on 2nd and 10. Gets away from a sack and ends up getting back to the line of scrimmage. Might have gained half a foot. Timmons was the Vick. Macklin diving, and they're going to mark him shy of the end zone, but he is set up 1st and goal from the 3. Keenan Lewis out there defending, and from that near turnover to a near touchdown, you can see where Macklin's right foot goes out.
That was a good throw by Michael Vick. First of all, he had a clean pocket. There was nobody in his face. And
extra men on the blitz. Penalty flag flies as Vick goes down. It's enough.
Mike Nolan, the defensive coordinator, changing things up right away. Good pass there to Aldrich Robinson, and a first down. Gain of 14 on the play.
And Sam, we're still in those first 50.
The Redskins came into the game averaging over 170 yards rushing per game. Receiver Santana Moss in motion. Evan Royster in the backfield, everybody out. Griffin being chased, completes it to Fred Davis, but it's short of the first down. Down the Atlanta 46-yard line. Gain of 5. Bring up a fourth down. Sean Weatherspoon able to stop the tight end Fred Davis.
Sean Weatherspoon, an excellent play. They're going to catch some footballs. Robert Griffin buys time, gets it to Fred Davis, but then what can you do?
6 carries in the game, averaging 12 yards per carry. And Ryan Grant gets his first carry as a Washington Redskin. He was picked up before. 26-yard line, 2nd and 20. RG3 with time, and he finds Fred Davis again.
I've been very impressed. The more film I watched, he can catch the football. He's got wide receiver skills there, but takes tremendous pride in his blocking ability as well.
They led long-time tight Morgan, Garcon, and Moss. RG3 rolls. Looking, nobody there. Trying to run, and he's hit hard.
Successive weeks against Cincinnati. Last week it was Mark Barron, but watch Sean Weatherspoon. This is a big man who can run and comes in with bad intentions and legal hit, good hit. Great play by Sean Weatherspoon.
And RG3 is heading for the sideline after that hit. Look at that to the side of the head or the neck. Play home or on the road. There's no back-to-back road games, no back-to-back home games. It's one on the road, home next week. They're celebrating because for the first time.
Only 56 yards of offense and 6 first downs so far for the Eagles. Vick on 3rd down, steps up and throws, and a catch is made for a first down reception today out to the 38-yard line.
Rhythm offense, which means that they need to get some first down, get things going. They've had 3 and outs so far here in the first half. Almost another one right here with a 3rd and long situation. They've got to find some way to establish some offensive rhythm here.
Eagles have 2 timeouts. We approach the 2-minute warnings. Vick to the outside to Macklin on first. Vick with time on 3rd down and 9, wide open for a first down. It's Jeremy Macklin.
That was too easy right there for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Wait, 90. What is it? Vick to the outside. It is Macklin who breaks free. Jeremy Macklin has an Eagles first down in Lions territory. 8 of 16.
A big cushion right there. A nice, easy throw and catch. And I like the change in the play calling right now by the Philadelphia Eagles. They were holding the ball a little bit there in the first half.
Eagles could pick up a first down at the Lions' 5-yard line. 3 receivers. Jackson split to the right. Vick throws. It's Macklin. He picks up a first down. He's frustrated because he slipped, but he does give the Eagles a new set of downs.
Jeremy Macklin on the quick slant underneath. Jason Avant, good route design, gives him the opportunity to get into that space. But again, we've got a blitz right into the face of the quarterback.
Covered the ball up, so I think he did do a good job of covering the ball when he was running.
Now a big 3rd down. 3rd down and 4 for Vick and the Eagles. Must get to the 34. High snap. Vick throws wide open. Taking it all the way for an Eagles touchdown. Jeremy Macklin. 70 yards.
Here's a snap to Michael Vick up a little bit high, catches that, keeps his composure. Jeremy Macklin breaks wide open right in front of him in the middle of the field, hits him in stride.
Jeremy Maclin does a good job, too. You see in the beginning of that reel right there, lifting his hand up and showing him that he's wide open, and Michael Vick finding him.
Third touchdown of the season.
So going to come out of a bunch formation, and usually if you blow the coverage on this, you're going to have something happen early on, and that's exactly what happened in this situation. He's at the front of the bunch right here. Everybody forgets you got Deshaun Jackson coming across in motion, and everybody kind of locks on to Deshaun as your big play guy, and Jeremy is the point guy in the bunch formation. All he does is release inside, and everybody turns him loose. Second half, because he got knocked around the entire...
Your boy Dan Fouts could run that fast back in the day. Back to Ian and Dan.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Huge storyline developing here. Fill you in on that in a moment after this 3rd and 5. Gabbert pats the ball. He hits Jennings. Breaks a tackle, and Jennings has got a first down across the 35. Jones-Drew, who grew up a Raiders fan, his favorite player, Napoleon Kaufman, running back for the Raiders growing up. And he's headed to the locker room. Gabbert off the play fake. Good find. Cecil Shorts.
Setting his feet, stepping into throw just as he did that time.
2nd and 8. Play action. Gabbert throwing the long ball. Separation. Touchdown. Cecil Shorts. He handled it as if he was, but he was, for a 42-yard touchdown. Jacksonville goes in front.
Well, looked like Phil Adams was the corner on that side of the field. He was expecting help from.
At the 23 of Jacksonville, they trail by 2 touchdowns. Palmer, screen pass. McFadden explodes across the 15. C.J. Mosley brings him down. It's a 9-yard pickup.
That's a heck of a tackle.
Take over. 1st and 10 at the Oakland 32. Ian Eagle, Dan Fouts, rest of our CBS crew, producer Bob Monsbach, director Suzanne Smith, Carson Palmer coughs up the football, and the Raiders didn't know it was free. C.J. Mosley in there for Jacksonville. Terrence Knighton got the pressure. Jacksonville takes over deep in Oakland territory.
Yeah, the pot roast got to the quarterback there. Just a great effort up front. Number 96, Terrence Knighton. It looked like Valdir knocked the ball out of the quarterback's hands. And another mistake by the Raiders, a turnover that could prove very crucial, as the Jaguars will have great field position.
Smith taking it in front of McKelvin. Smith puts the speed on. Breaks tackles, gets by the kick of Aronis, and he is flying down to the 20, down to the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. $89 yards for Brad Smith. The game you want to watch.
You know, it seems like the players are waiting for somebody else to make a play. Nobody's tackling. On defense, on special teams, you see Smith, he just jumps up and gets it. And he's got a big gaping hole. The kicker can't make the play, and you're not going to catch Brad Smith once he gets into the open field.
So an 83-yard run by Liddell puts it through. Tennessee and Buffalo tied at 14, and we still have 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, just take a look at this graphic. I mean, it's amazing. Both teams struggling right now. Get up too many points. And a lot of it is the explosive plays, whether it's the running game, passing game, or even in the return game on special teams.
It's like a video game we're watching here. 3 touchdowns in 25 seconds. That's unbelievable.
And I just got the sense as we look at the tape.
28-20 lead for Tennessee. Leotis McKelvin and Brad Smith on back. It's a short kick played by Smith.
Second down run. Stevens howling, only going to gain a yard. Patrick Willis again with Aldon Smith. Outstanding outside linebacker. This is the defense that's given up the fewest yards and second in points allowed in the NFL.
They're complete defense. They're good against the run, good against the pass, and they all tackle. But the one thing they haven't done on the stat sheet is rush the passer I believe that's coming tonight.
We're getting set for a third and about 10, and Arizona had a mistake in personnel in the when Jim Harbaugh left Stanford. And San Francisco has put up the second best record in the NFL in the last year and a half. 18-5. Only Green Bay better. Stephen Towling ran to the right, turned to the left, and Aldon Smith was waiting.
They just no running game. You can't lose yards. At the point of attack, you must get your blocks, but this is just going to be a stretch play to the right side, and Lyle Senline, the center, gets knocked backwards, and Aldon Smith on the backside says hello. That's the third negative yardage run they've had, and legal hit. That was a payback.
Legal in terms of leading with the head. It was just a shoulder. Doucette has been cleared by the Cardinals staff. He's back in the game. Skelton's on his back. So Aldon Smith knocks one out of the park.
In football, and they smell blood in the water. Aldon Smith, number 99, unloads on an inside move. Vic Fangio has a lot of volume in this playbook, and he's using it with a 3-score lead. Oh boy.
Skelton got away from the Brooks sack, gave it to Aldon Smith.
The sacks continue to mount. This is Ahmad Brooks, and you're going to see Aldon Smith come late. TE stunt. Incredible speed. He's chipped. He won't quit. He can cover ground. Man, can he cover ground.
And Ahmad Black is the 5th defensive back for the Bucs. And they got the first down, caught by Denario Alexander, and stays on his feet. Now it's a foot race. Being chased by Leonard Johnson. There he goes. And he's going to go in for the touchdown after the missed tackle against the worst pass.
Denario Alexander is a big-time target. He's a big body at 6'5", 215 pounds. Man-to-man coverage. He pushes off on Johnson, but watch. He never goes down, Kevin. One hand down, knee off the ground. And then it's a sprint to the finish line we call the goal line, and it's a touchdown for Alexander. He was inserted into the starting lineup over Robert Meacham today.
And just like that, with the first touchdown reception this season for Alexander, who was signed off the street a couple weeks ago, running 80 yards, the touchdown there, a career-long catch. The Chargers on top. In his 105th consecutive start, comes up with a big one early on the first possession.
See, they blitz Rondé Barber, so you have to go man-to-man coverage. Look at Leonard Johnson. He doesn't get him down. And he thought he down. You can't sling the big man down to the ground. You've got to tackle them to the ground. Bring your feet, bring your hands, your hips, and you've got to secure that tackle. What a play by Alexander.
Street working out, but not playing with the team, and signed a couple weeks ago, and here he is with a terrific first series play, keeping his balance.
In Atlanta, Darren Sproles, I think, is a guy they certainly could have afforded to keep. It would do tremendous in terms of helping their quarterback, Phillip Rivers.
Matthews a block, 1st and 10. That opens the door. And that is Denario Alexander with the catch. Carter makes the tackle. 15-yard pickup to the 48 of the Broncos.
How about Alexander fighting for the ball in coverage? Protection did hold up this time. Look at block by Ryan Matthews. Tight coverage on the back end by Carter. What it, of course, we said that we talked to John Fox about Carter, called him sticky man. He's had a great season.
With the drive. 3rd and 1. Rivers, touchdown, Denario Alexander. And the Chargers are back.
Is that Tony Carter over in the corner? There you see right there. Yes. Little push. Carter saying they pushed me. And there you see it right here at the bottom of the screen. Rivers says that's the matchup we want. Height should win. He put it in a position where his guy can get it. Was there a slight push off? Yes. Carter understood. He came in knowing that that was going to be the situation.
Alexander caught one for 15, and then Rivers located him in the end zone on an 8-yard touchdown pass. Atlanta, Dallas, and Houston. Could San Diego be the 5th? If indeed we get to the 4th and they're still down.
Hourglass fading on their season.
Because if they lose today, they're 3 games back and they lose the tiebreaker. So in essence, 4 games. That's tough. 2nd down and 9. Dumerville hits Rivers as Rivers hits Alexander.
Rivers is shaken up.
Carter was the one to make the tackle. Gain of 11.
Watch this. Gets hit. I don't know how Rivers had enough on that ball.
Rivers, Alexander, brought down by Woodyard. Another first down to the 30, picks up 14. This Alexander is some kind of story. 5 surgeries on his left knee, 3 his senior year. They signed him off the street, Solomon, a month ago.
Yeah, and he's found a home.
Looking into 6 defensive backs. 2nd down and 20. Alexander with the catch. The tackle by Bailey. The gain to the 22. He picks up 18 on 2nd and 20.
Rivers is still fighting. Watch, someone grabs his hand. Just as he's ready to throw the ball, he gets hit, but still stands in the pocket and delivers.
On 4th and 1. Rivers. What a catch by Alexander. That is a touchdown. Carter was beaten.
It's the matchup they wanted. Remember, Carter came into today's game only allowing opposing quarterbacks to complete 27% of their passes. By far the best of any quarterback in the National Football League. But when you're going up against someone as tall as Alexander and you're 5'9", very difficult to keep him out of the end zone. And I thought if Carter was playing from off, maybe he has a better chance. But soon I saw him in the bump and run situation. You knew Rivers was going to take a shot.
Rivers throws his 2nd touchdown pass. Of course, every scoring play is reviewed.
A touchdown on the field of play. And it's a 4th down play. So if it doesn't stand, the ball will go to the Denver Broncos. And the game is basically over. That's how big this play is. It's under review. It was ruled a touchdown. Wow. So they're saying that when he stuck the ball over the goal line right here, they're saying that's the touchdown right there.
Because he caught the ball.
He had caught the ball and made a
Jacksonville offense will have some pretty decent field position to work with when we come back to Lambeau Field in just a moment. In his non-throwing shoulder, his left shoulder practice this week starts today. He was 8 of 12 for 110 yards and a touchdown before leaving that game at Oakland last week.
When we met with head coach Mike Mularkey, I said to him, you know, when I saw that, I thought he broke his collarbone. And he goes, funny you should say that. That's exactly what I thought. Having Gabbert back out on the field just 7 days later, quite an accomplishment.
They fake the pitch, and on the move, the pass is complete out across the 30 and out of bounds.
He'd love to get the running game going. That makes it easier for any offensive play caller, but no 7-step drops. I don't think he wants Gabbert to hold that ball for very long.
Jacksonville has been horrendous on 3rd down. This one over the middle. Got his. Green again in the backfield. He gets the handoff and is stopped just over the line of scrimmage, just inside the 45-yard line.
Well, Alex Green in their respective
sore left shoulder or not, Blaine Gabbert is throwing the ball really well today.
Yes, he is. And again, he hasn't taken a big hit. That hasn't really been tested. He's been, by and large, enjoying pretty good pass protection.
And Chicago Bears showing the way in the NFC North, and Green Bay playing catch-up. Gabbert, deep drop, throwing, got his man inside the 25-yard. Gabbert from the shotgun, near side, complete to Jennings out of the backfield with running room. Across midfield to the... Well, the line of scrimmage is now 45-yard line, 2nd and 10. Gabbert throwing, got his man inside the 20, to the 15, inside the 10.
I mean, he's a tough kid.
Jaguars are out of timeouts. And through the end zone, did he make that catch? It is ruled a touchdown.
That's his offensive tackle, Guy
Whimper made the catch.
Oh, an offensive lineman's dream. And not only did he catch, he had to make a good catch.
Terrific catch.
Under pressure, Gabbert didn't get as much on it as he would have liked to. And look at Whimper.
Second and 5.
There they come, right up the middle.
Good protection, throwing, wide open, and the catch is made. To the top of the screen. Fitzpatrick over the middle, got his man inside the 10-yard line. Brad Smith with the catch. It'll be first and goal.
To be that open.
Just under 2 minutes to play here in Buffalo. When we come back, the Buffalo Bills knocking on the door. 3rd and 8. Fitzpatrick going to throw at the seam, and he's got his man inside the 5. Touchdown, Brad Smith.
Well, New England can revel in the way they've run the football today, but they have to be disappointed with the way that they've been gashed down the middle of the field repeatedly by Buffalo, and it's been a chronic problem. And you know, given the situation that you're protecting a sizable lead.
6.5 minutes to play here in regulation. Bills put a touchdown on the board. They trail 42-28.
With the Niners, lace them up, snap it on.
It's a preem. In the NFL in sacks. Stars everywhere, and we didn't even mention Patrick Willis and Brian Urlacher as we turn the Miller Lite, Miller Time spotlight on both defenses. Start with San Francisco. What's special about their work up front?
Well, they're very physical. They're very talented. And these Smith brothers, it's not what they do individually, Mike. It's what they do together. And it's these line stunts, the TE stunts. The tackle goes first, and then the end comes screaming into the A-gap. Watch this. We used to practice them all the time. The tackle goes first, the end comes around. We get our linemen out there, pick up this tackle end stunt, or we're going to have trouble. But watch Justin Smith. The tackle goes first. He attracts a double, and Alden Smith comes clean in the A-gap, and he ruins plays. Last week against the Rams, same thing. The tackle, Justin Smith takes a double. Off goes Alden Smith unblocked in the A-gap. Great players individually, but when they play collectively like they do with these line stunts, it's hardest.
Candlestick Park, that iconic site here on the point in San Francisco, set for the Bears and the Niners. Of course, the 49ers head coach Jim Harbaugh, former Bears first out of South Carolina, missed a month with a broken hand. Top of your screen, he returns for the Bears. Beat the clock, 3rd and 2 Campbell. Nobody open, going down in the arms of Alden Smith.
You know, when you miss time as a quarterback, sometimes the speed of the game, that ball's thrown away, but it's Alden Smith and Justin Smith pushing the pocket, and those second effort sack plays that the Smith brothers continue to make have ignited this crowd in this 49er football team.
3 drives, 3 scores for the Niners. This is the Bears' 3rd drive. On the first down, Jason Campbell fumble as he's brought down from behind Alden Smith, who already has a sack. Adds to the stats.
Well, is unblockable. You're going to see Webb, number 73, open up to try to block him. And Marcus Webb, his hands more in pass protection, but that time Campbell saw one-on-one coverage. He gave Marshall a hand signal before he could set his feet. He's clearly well on his way.
And Jason Campbell and the Bears trying to find something. What a first half Justin Smith is having. 4th time we've called his name, solo tackle.
Justin Smith, the cowboy from Missouri. If they don't clean up their backside blocking, Matt Forte's not going to be in the game very long. Watch number 94. Again, it's Ray Schall, the left guard. He's going to beat him across his face and make a routine tackle. I don't know who's blocking him, Webb or Ray Schall. Problems on the backside.
One timeout for Chicago, 2:34 to go. Campbell pulls it down as he goes down. They just bull rushed the left side of that Bears offensive line with the Smith brothers.
The San Francisco Smiths, Mike. They just ran right through the Chicago Bears like they weren't even there. Watch this on your left side. Justin Smith is inside. It's that E.T. stunt. That time Alden went first. Justin went second.
John, if they give that as a full sack to Alden, that is his third.
Why don't you give them both a sack, Mike? Give them both a sack. They got there at the same time.
I don't have that power to do half sacks, full sacks. People above us take care of that.
Well, it's these San Francisco Smiths, both of them. Alden Smith. Watch him on a pass rush move. He just works Jamarcus Webb. He's just out competing him. And then Justin Smith. Watch him get off the ball and chase Forte down on the backside. And then they work together on an E.T. stunt. Alden goes first. Justin goes second. And they meet at the quarterback.
Forte run up the middle. It's the 27-yard line. And then, John, the inside linebacking pair of Bowman and Willis, they've actually gotten to that level. They've been...
And the precision of all 11 of them. And they never come off the field.
Brandon Marshall in the slot. On 3rd and 3, Campbell. Another sack for Alden Smith. What a night he's having.
Last time we were here, Alden Smith literally turned out the lights on Ben Roethlisberger. Chicago can't block him. I mean, he makes Gabe Karimi look real bad. I don't know if Karimi ever touched him. Watch this inside move.
Wow. Sack number 4 on the night
for anybody that plays quarterback for the Chicago Bears. Campbell's getting hit. Nobody's blocking anybody right now. I'd be really upset if I were Jason Campbell.
So at the 4 tonight, Alden Smith has 27.5 sacks. Talking about coming into the NFL, your first couple of seasons since it became an official individual stat in '82. That's Canton Company.
Mike, he didn't even play in their base defense last year. People got to remember his rookie year, all 16 regular season games. This young man didn't even play in the base defense. That's how good he is. That's how rare his stuff is. Like we said last time we saw him, he is a unique freak.
It's 3rd and 3. Smith coming inside.
Quarterback, you have no chance. But watch Justin Smith attract a double team, and you're going to see Alden Smith get right into Jason Campbell's face again with this TE stunt.
That Lewis tap on the center's leg to let him know he's ready to go. He's ready to go get the quarterback. Justin Smith and Alden Smith combo on Campbell, and Alden continues to ring the register.
They're trying to put Alden Smith in Canton tonight. Single block Alden Smith, and he just comes right off the right side and dominates Gabe Karimi again. I've never seen acts of dominance like this in the National Football League in some time. That's how Reggie White used to do it in his prime. Who is Alden Smith? Is that 5, Mike?
Well, they gave that whole sack to Justin Smith. They got their balance sheet straight at the end of the day. Bears take their 2nd timeout of the series. Years of complaining that it is not a facility to handle the modern game. They did give a half sack to Alden Smith and Justin Smith. So Alden now has 4.5. Look out! He forced a fumble. It is picked up. It's fumbled forward. And that describes the Bears' night. One big mess.
The Smith brothers, the San Francisco Smith brothers, are unstoppable to the inside, and I'm just shocked that Chicago doesn't hand the ball off and try to get out of here with a healthy quarterback.
All of them was going that way. Meantime, the ball comes out, and Shiloh Rachel, for a second, doesn't know what.
Justin Smith on one side, Alden Smith on the other. We heard Dante Whitner tell us the other day, Mike, we didn't have our edge last week.
Did that happen in the end zone or out of the end zone? Goal line, so no safety for the flag in the end zone. It's 7-3 in the NFC North. The 2011 draft, where they took Colin Kaepernick in the second round and Alden Smith in the first round. Those two players with the Eagles and the Panthers. John Gruden, Lisa Salters, our great Monday Night crew, Mike Tirico.
They have big separation in each one of their individual divisions. Flacco looking everywhere. And brought down from behind by Ziggy Hood. Sack for Hood. Second of the year.
Well, Simile is dropped to the right tackle. Blocks his guy, Ziggy Hood, very well. How long can you hold it? Joe Flacco, nobody was open down the field, and he realizes he can't outrun Ziggy Hood.
Season's NFL continues in Indianapolis.
Really a special story there, and you think about John Pagano's brother, Chuck Pagano, the head coach in Indianapolis, sick, and these players have really rallied around him.
Alexander picks up the first down as Phillip Rivers continues to look sharp in this first half. 16 yards on that play.
Yeah, Denario Alexander, he's an interesting guy. You know,
here in San Diego with the departure of Vincent Jackson, which has obviously changed the configuration in terms of the wide receivers. Rivers steps up and completes up at midfield, and Alexander took a hard hit and was able to hang on. Denario Alexander, who joined the Chargers in mid-October after he was dropped by St. Louis.
And if you give Phillip Rivers time in the pocket, he can really hurt you. And that's what they've been talking about, Cincinnati, all week. Getting hits on Phillip Rivers, not letting him get in a rhythm and getting comfortable early.
Well, the Bengals have 3 timeouts left. Chargers with 2. Short range pop caught by Alexander. A first down and much more. Chris Crocker, the strong safety, able to chase him down. It's a 28-yard pass play.
Yeah, and you're playing all that man-to-man coverage, and all it takes is a little crosser. You're going to see he gets picked. And he's got no one on him now. He's got a lot of open field in front of him.
A minute remaining. 3rd down and 10. Are we looking at 4-down territory?
Absolutely.
2:12 remaining. Chargers down by 7. Rivers throws a leaping catch made for the first down. Denario Alexander on the reception. That's good for 18.
In week 10, that was their first and only loss. Tonight at home, they lead by 14 as the Saints line up at their own 35-yard line. Drew Brees, play action. Throws short, and it's intercepted by Weatherspoon, and the Falcons have got it back. Second interception thrown by Brees tonight.
It's heavy play action, and they're looking to take a deep shot. But Atlanta does a great job with their deep coverage, and now watch Spoon react to the throw. The ball's kicked in the air. Excellent job by Weatherspoon, being alert, not just making the tackle, but being alert, seeing the football pop loose away from Chris Ivory.
Off Ivory's shoulder pad and into the waiting hands of the Falcons linebacker. And now they take defense that's been out there most of the night. Bootleg, Brees throws back across his body, and it's intercepted by William Moore. The 3rd interception of the night. Moore still on his feet to the 41-yard line. And Atlanta's got the ball back.
Uncharacteristically, this is on Drew Brees. Remember earlier in the game, it was a bad interception. again, play action. As he rolls to his right, he's going to throw the football back across his body. William Moore is just lurking. He sees it the whole time. This is zone, which means eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing zone, all those defenders have eyes on the quarterback.
Moore. 2nd and 5 at midfield. Breeze going deep, sideline. And it is intercepted by William Moore. Are you kidding me?
William Moore came from a long way away on the double move.
Impossible.
That's pretty good coverage by Dante Robinson, and Moore coming from the middle of the field. Now watch Dante run with them. This is pretty good coverage here from the right side. I think he catches it cleanly, gets 2 or 3 feet down. Now you want to ask about the contact between Colston and Robinson. I've got no problem with that because Dante Robinson had inside position.
Safety William Moore, kind enough to join us here on SportsCenter. And William, 47 years of Falcons football. You guys off to the first ever 7-0 start for them. How is it getting harder each week?
The level of talent that we face some of the best quarterbacks in the game. Peyton Manning, Phillip Rivers, and every week it gets more complicated. And this week we got a great task in hand with Dallas. So it's going to be huge this season to keep competing every week.
Now, some say that a regular season loss can actually be a good thing. It can refocus a team. What are your thoughts on that theory?
No one wants to lose. I can't agree with losing right now. But we have some special here in Atlanta, and every week we keep going into the game, focus on the same task in hand, and that's going to playing good football. So we can't look into the win and loss column. We just keep going in, week out.
And, of course, you want to get a W this week coming up as well. Tony Romo is the guy you'll be facing. He has struggled with interceptions all season long. 13 he has thrown, the most in the NFL. How do you plan to attack that weakness on the field this weekend?
It's one of those things where we have to execute our game plan. Coach Nolan, Coach Smith, they've been doing an excellent job from a defensive standpoint, from game planning against great offenses. And it's going to be tough this week. We got a great quarterback, great tight end in Witten. So we have to go out as a defense, as a unit, and just compete against those guys.
All right, now I hear that you actually rap. Like, you can drop some lyrics, right? And in the locker room, you guys have what's called Freestyle Fridays. Can you give us an original verse? Give me something original. Come on. What you got?
If you go check it out on Twitter, the war song, Willie Moore Always Ready. I kick it off like Willie Moore gonna run it back like Mike T. Set it up and I'm going to kick it like Matt Bryan. Move till I snap like Mud Duck. I'm going to do my thing, throw the deuce like Matt Ryan.
Okay, okay. I hear you. I see you right now. So who would you compare your rap style to?
I'm somewhere in between. I say Lil Wayne and Jay-Z.
Okay, so you got a little Wheezy in your game. All right, I see you. I hope you're not wearing those skinny leg jeans, though.
I can't fit in them, no.
Let go. Get his ball. They ain't ready, man. Get his ball. They ain't ready. We're going to Kansas City, baby. Get his ball. We're going to Kansas City, baby. Shout out to Willie Moore. Freestyle Friday. D Block. Let's go.
D Block. I got anything else for the safety patrol? Just get back to rapping. You know what I'm saying? Who's been your inspiration? For you to
good one. That's pretty good with that. That's pretty good with that. I'm gonna have to go with Tupac, man. Okay. As a political standpoint, I love to, he spoke a message in all his rhymes, and that's what I try to do. If you listen to some of my words, I try to speak something that you can gain from it. I'm just speaking about 69 colors. I'm speaking about, stuff that's going on in the world.
Okay, man. Hold on, man. I specialize in this rap game. Shouts out to my D block. It's Will Mo with Lil Day Cool. We harder than sheetrock, and this Will Mo straight from Mizzou. Black and gold, yeah, that's my soul. I got Weatherspoon, yeah, that's my brother. Man, we lose straight out of control. We in the dome, record shop, and we keep it real in Atlanta. Will Mo straight from Missouri, but I still got my country grammar. Bang bang, like the hammer. Drop the beat and we came to break. Shouts out to my D block. Man, I get them boys straight respect. We in the locker, this our home, this how it goes. In the dome, we came to Rome, well known like a cell phone. What up, man? What up, Cool? What up, Spoon? What up, Nick? What up, King? What up, P? What up, man? This the click. ATL, we in here. Deuces up, 8 down. Represent for this G8. 8-town, straight bound. Yeah, we rise up, yeah, all time. Shout out, yeah, Mr. Arthur Blank for giving us this real sign. One time for Lil Spoon Jones, one time to Lil Charlie Mitch, one time to Lil Deuce Dude. D Robin, we represent Will Mo. I'm the president cause it's relevant, cause I keep it real. A-Town, we stand up, we too hard, too kids.
Yeah! And that's just a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, Will Mo do this. Will Mo always ready, man. We done told him, man. We been told him.
Running back like Mike Turner. Throw the deuces like Matt Ryan. Will Mo, I come lay you flat. One time, flat line. What? You don't want it, man. Son T, cause I represent. Ride around with my window tint like Obama, man. That's my president. I represent what it is and I give a lift. Cause I gotta give a lift one time. Keep it real to little Mike Smith. Man, that represent cause I split your wig just like a banana. Joe Montana. Gotta shout out my little Joe Danner. Yeah, that's my coach. That's my coach. Give a shout out, yeah, to Tim Lewis. I represent, man, I'm the truest. Represent for East St. Louis. The whole Missouri. The whole Missouri. I say this thing, man, loud and clearly. Make sure that the whole world hear me. M-I-Z, yeah, Missouri. Yeah, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and that's 4. That's Spoon Jones, Thomas Cool, and I'm William A. Moore. I keep it real and I throw the deuce and I represent for this A-Town. Deuce up, A-Town. Deuce up and just lay down.
That's just a little bit, man. Just a preview, man. You know.
They don't need no more music like that, man. They don't need no more.
Now they get the show started.